And not the guy standing next to you.
I'll let you say that to him rather than me. Robbie Neilson, the Hearts manager, has joined us. And I'm sure, Robbie, that goal looked lovely from up in the stand, but what an absolute cracker. First of all, congratulations. How pleased are you with that result today?
Delighted with the result. You know, it's always we've been in decent form, but you always know coming into a derby that you're never really sure how the game's going to go. But I thought the players were outstanding today, so great result, and then we're in the hat, the main thing.
Michael's just been saying, you know, Hibs enjoyed some good possession, but your team never seemed to panic. They always seemed to remain control and stick to almost the game plan that you were trying to execute.
When we come away from home, especially when you come here, the pitch isn't great. It's hard to get control of the game, and sitting with that back five at times with the three in front, we kind of nullify things, and then we've got the quality on the break, as we saw with the final goal, to get the goal. So yeah, it was more of a workmanlike performance than we're probably used to, but it's about getting through into the next round.
Oh, we're going to show you the final goal right now. Here it is, and what a finish from your defender.
He's been hiding that very, very well, to be honest with you. So, no, it was outstanding for a big man. Like you said, probably at the start of the season, he had a wee difficult period, but he's very strong mentally, and the rest of the players helped him through it.
I want to ask you, in all honesty, right, when you're sitting in that dugout and you see him going on that run, is there half of you saying, stay where you are?
To be honest, it's like, just put it for a goal kick or something like that. Do not give it to the keeper. And I think just here he's touched a wee bit heavy, you know, and that was a moment, but look, delighted for him. He's been outstanding recently for us.
Rob, it's funny if I can ask you, because we're talking about the game beforehand, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, I think if Hearts turn up for the occasion, I think you've got better players, and I think you'll win the game, and I think that proved to be the case. And equally, I was really impressed. The substitutions do make your substitutions not weaken you at all. You bring on Humphreys and Kingsley, Atkinson, Grant, boys like that. If anything, at that time, it strengthens you. Yeah, definitely, Ali. You know, that was probably the issue we had at the start of the season. We had a number of injuries that, you know, we were turning to the bench and it was bringing the quality down. But the players we brought in, and also the guys coming back from injury, like Stephen and guys like that, you know, you can make a change at 60, 70 minutes, natural level goes up again. Which, you know, as everyone knows, that if you can get a squad like that, then you're onto a winner.
How pleased are you, Robbie, with the way things are coming together? You know, it's been a difficult season with injuries. You also had the extra games in European football, but now the team seem to have adapted to having lost those players. You've got a really good system going on, and you're able to produce performances of the highest standard week in, week out. Yeah, look, the start of the season was always going to be difficult because, you know, the players aren't used to playing Thursday, Sunday. You know, the old firm are used to doing that, so they can come back on a Sunday and firstly change some of our players, but we couldn't do that, but also having that intensity to continue to do it. So the start of the season was a real learning curve for us all, but I think now, coming into the season where it's more Saturday, you see the quality of the players that we've got here, and now it's just about trying to kick on.
Robbie, what I was just going to ask, into the next round of the Cup, obviously Europe's away for this season. What are the ambitions for this season for the side?
Well, the ambition is to get as close to the old firm as we can. You know, obviously there's a gap there at the moment, but, you know, we try and get close. If we can look up the way, then we don't need to worry about what's below us. So ultimately, minimum third place, that's what we're looking for, but also try to win the Scottish Cup this time. You know, we've been in the final 3 out of the last 4 years. It'd be nice to take that next step if we can.
Any more business to be done?
Hopefully one more. You know, I think it's been well documented, the area we're looking at. It's taken a bit of time, but we'd like to get one in that position.
Well, Robbie, thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure to catch up with you. As always, and congratulations
well done, mate.
once again.